Who's ready to get wet?
How long are you working on that?
Who's ready for water?
H2. Oh boy, it's time for Megaman!
Whoa! That was a water joke. We're gonna have a lot of water jokes today because, as you've seen from the title of the video, today we are talking about water-themed, water-based robot masters. We've done a few of these quizzes now at this point. We did fire, we did, I think, ice, we did electricity, and this is gonna be the same kind of formula. Today we're gonna be talking about 8 different water-based robot masters. I'm just gonna clear the air right now. I did omit one, so if you're like, yar, where he be? In a future video, he's just not gonna be here today. You also might be saying, 2 of these guys technically don't count as water, and it should have been in a different thing. But like, they were both listed underwater on the wiki, so they're here. In case you don't know how these quizzes work, what we're gonna do is each round, I'm gonna give you a robot master. I'm gonna have you choose between 4 name options to pick what their name is. That's gonna be worth 1 point. Then we're gonna go into backstory, and we're gonna go over what they were originally built to do, and that's gonna be worth 2 points. When we get through all of the robot masters, we're going to go into the bonus trivia rounds, which are just gonna be random trivia about all the robot masters that we talked about in today's quiz, and those are gonna be worth 3 points apiece. Scores can get pretty high as long as people don't suck. So, on the count of 3, everyone say your favorite form of water. 1, 2, 3.
Miss.
Raining.
We're going into round 1, so we're starting off with Mega Man 2. There was no water-themed robot master in Mega Man 1, so we're starting off with the second game. Here is the first robot master of today's quiz. Look at this fine swimming fellow. Now, is this robot master, is his name Waterman, Wetman, Bubble Man, or Scuba Man?
I'm getting Scuba Man. That's mine.
I'm gonna be really mad if it's Wet Man. I'm gonna call it Bubble Man.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something we've never seen before. I'm also gonna pick Bubble Man. First round, I'm doubling up with Nico.
Oh, I'm flattered.
You've done that before, but you are
big enough.
You're once again getting points for doing that because it is Bubble Man. So Nico and Kyle are both gonna earn a point.
Kyle's learned from the last couple.
breaking new, as one would say, water. That's the saying.
All right, we're gonna go into backstory.
I hate you! I hate you!
So what did good old Bubble Man, what was he built to do before he went and like threatened people's lives with Dr. Wily? Was he created for underwater combat, created for underwater exploration, created to drown humans, or created to drown land-based robots?
I don't know why, I just imagined like a bunch of robot masters lined up. You're gonna look over the power plant. You're gonna lead people on tours of the tundra, and you're gonna drown people.
Huh?
Just like, oh, surprise.
Oh my god.
Anyways, I'm gonna have to go. Wait, this is 2? Mega Man 2?
Yeah, this is Mega Man 2. This is Mega Man 2.
Drown land-based robots, please.
Okay,
That
wow.
narrows down my options. Drown humans.
Okay, everyone's going for drowning. Nico, what do you got?
You feel like drowning today, buddy? Come on.
Trip or drown.
Drowning humans.
Okay.
I'm doubling it up with
Everyone has gone with the very fun, very family-friendly options of drowning people and or robots. Both of those options are incorrect. He was just created for underwater combat. The boring answer. Yeah, all of the Robot Masters from Mega Man 2 were built for farming people. So obviously it was not going to be the second option. And I think Kyle remembered that partway through.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I immediately
Wait, Mega Man 2?
the first flashbang I had in that was Mega Man 2, and the second one was drowning things, and then Mitch immediately saying drowning things, and I couldn't recover.
This design's cool.
Yeah, it's not bad.
He's got the body of like a middle-aged dad.
I'm on my fuck Kyle arc right now.
Oh, welcome to the arc that my family's in.
Your family fucks you?
Well, you can call me family.
What state do you live in? Is that okay? Well, after that whole thing, we're gonna go into round 2, and round 2 is gonna be a guy from Mega Man 4, skipping over Mega Man 3, and this fellow
Water.
is a lot thicker than Bubble Man, and he looks like this.
Ooh, wait.
Whoa, wait, what's going on there? Oh, okay.
He is coming toward the camera.
Oh.
The torpedo on the left of the image looked like it was attached to him at first glance.
Yep.
So I got very confused.
Oh,
about
no,
it.
that is fair.
He looks like the steel diver gun from Smash Ultimate.
This guy with the weird perspective, this is his official art, sorry. Is his name Subman, Dive Man, Torpedo Man, or Boat Man?
Dude. We have the opportunity to do the funniest thing. By we, I mean fucking Capcom, because they could have done it. Imagine, motherfucker rolls up. You know what they call me, Boatman.
God.
Anyways.
You know what?
These torpedoes, blam! Like,
I'm going all in on rehashed bits. He is Subman.
I love
This is
that.
Subman.
you know, I hate to double down on what Mitch said again, but as a sub, I can recognize another.
Okay.
Nature this lovely robot master.
Both?
Mitch and I recognize each other.
I don't remember this dude. For some reason, I feel like I should remember it because I played this one.
Think harder.
Obviously. I'm gonna go with Dive Man though. I don't with very
Okay.
little confidence.
Okay. Kyle, this time not siding with someone else and still getting a point because it's Dive Man.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
The Torpedo Man, I
ooh.
feel like, is a ruse, and it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
It's two on the nose.
I'm surprised no one voted for Boatman. So proud of that
Boatman.
one.
God, I
definitely wasn't
wish
like-
he was Boatman.
I don't know what a fourth option could be for this guy.
I just desperately. I mean, like,
Ocean Man.
so the Mega Man quizzes seem to pull in a lot of great fan art, or at least they did one time.
They did once,
Like,
yeah.
I desperately need people to make Boatman now.
Yes. Or
I need Boatman.
or have him and what was his name?
Cold Man?
Cold Man? Yeah, him and
Cold
Cold
Man?
Man both working at a Subway because they're both subs.
He's the new hire.
Yeah, he's like the manager. Anyway, also speaking of fan art, we didn't get any electric fan art, but I made my own preemptively because of that stupid Oppenheimer bit. So I will put that at the end of the episode just so everyone can look at that because I did waste my time on that.
It's very,
incredible.
very good.
It was it's
I wouldn't say it's good, but you know what
it
is good? You know what is good? His backstory. I will say that Dive Man's backstory is pretty poggies, and I'm gonna paste it all in the chat right now. Was Dive Man, was he created to function as a small submarine that could reach the lowest depths of the ocean? Was he made to function as a compact submarine that could escort marine explorers through the sea? Was he designed to function as a miniature submarine that used its torpedoes to catch fish? Or was he built to function as a man-sized submarine that used sonar to locate sea wreckage?
I want to locate sea wreckage with him. I don't want to imagine him actually like with people inside him. That sounds ill-advised.
I don't like that.
Advise is an understatement.
Can you imagine if, like, he unsuited and the head is just, like, one little dude, and there's just, like, a bunch of, like, other people, like, in the sub?
Like Tetris game.
Yeah.
Yeah, after Mitch has after Mitch has fully pointed out that we need to hope to God that he was not made to hold other people. I'm going to choose mini submarine catching fish.
Okay. Kyle?
I don't know.
It's cool.
I'm having troubles deciphering what I should pick here. I literally, it's like I'm reading one, I go, oh, that could be it. I read the next one, oh, that could be it. And it's just been that loop. Like, since you listed them off, like, more so than most. Good job.
Do you think he's a submarine, a submarine, a submarine, or a submarine?
Or a boat.
I'm gonna go ahead and say fuck it and pick. No, I think you made that one up. I'm gonna go with man-sized submarine that used sonar to locate sea wreckage.
Wow. Once again, two people picking the same answer, and once again, it doesn't pan out for either of you, but it does pan out for Nico, because this man was built to shoot torpedoes at fish.
That's so rad. That's actually so rad. Like, hold on. Are the torpedoes, like, exploding when they hit the fish, or are they, like, capture devices?
It does not specify.
Because I really wanted it to be, like guerrilla tactic capture devices of just, like, fish. Like...
I like to imagine him just, like, showing up for work, clocking in at the ocean, as one does. Just fucking nonchalantly stepping into the water, falling all the way to the bottom, looking up, and just blasting the fuck out of fish. And you just see, like, a bunch of, like, dead fish bodies just...
Yeah.
At the top.
We caught him! Yay! He's just like, as he's walking to the ocean, he pulls out like a fucking paper time card, and as the wave comes up, he just... it's just like, it's really, it like dissolves. He's like, you guys will have to ask for another one.
Or he just like only catches like really big fish. like a fucking like whale shows up and he's like, yes, time for dive man to hunt fish. And he just like fires like a little torpedo into the blowhole, and the whole thing, it's like that video of when they blew up a whale with TNT on the beach back in like 19 whatever. And there's just fucking like entrails like falling and crushing cars and stuff.
Ooh,
just takes his paycheck and heads home.
I like this bit less now.
Yeah.
It's gotten more morbid as time has gone on.
Oh my god. Alright, well, we're gonna move into round 3. And round 3 takes place in Mega Man 5, very next game. Mega Man 4 and 5 are some of my least favorite Mega Man games, if I'm being honest. And I genuinely did not remember this guy existing until I put this quiz together. Here he is.
Who?
Huh.
Interesting.
He's kind of like Empoleon if he was a white guy.
What? Whoa.
You know, there's a lot of things I expected to be after that, and it certainly wasn't. If was white guy to be the actual one.
It kind of looks like Dr. Eggman Empoleon based on the shape of the body.
Sort of. It's like Dr. Eggman made an Empoleon cosplay and is just huffing nipple air. Like, I don't really get why there's a tube connected from his tit to his mouth.
He's a robot.
That's not his tit. That's the middle of his
Oh, that is
chest.
the middle. It's just the perspective. You're right. I definitely thought that while I was looking at it. I didn't notice it until right now. I was like, that looks like it's just connected to, like, where his nipple would be. And he's just, like, breastfeeding himself.
No.
He is a member of the X-Men, though.
Holy hell.
Oh my god.
I do not need to breathe. I just get my own breast milk.
Like, I wish I would have put Milkman as an answer for this, but I didn't. Is this Ocean Man, Tide Man, Wave Man, or Sea Man?
Damn it, I made the Ocean Man joke. I'm feeling... Oh, it can't be Seaman. They can't be that tone deaf. It's got to be Tide Man.
Okay.
I'm picking Tide Man as well.
I'm picking Ocean Man. I feel it must be one of our responsibilities to wear this heavy burden upon our backs, and it will be mine.
Well, Kyle, you're gonna be crushed by the weight of a wrong answer. Because it's not Ocean Man. Also not Sea Man, unfortunately. But more importantly, it's not Tide Man. It's Wave Man. So nobody gets points on this one, unfortunately. This man is Waves. I guess this is my girlfriend then.
Yeah.
If Waverly was a robot. this is her.
I like him though.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. It's a lot of yellow in the color scheme.
Yeah, no, I do, like, genuinely, I think his design is, like, pretty neat. And I do, like, because it's just Poseidon-esque, and that's always fun, you know?
It's very audacious.
Now seems like a good time to ask in the comments below, to bring another Pokemon feud into this. Who do you think would win in a fight, an Empoleon or Waveman? Anyway, what was Waveman built to do before he went and fought people, or Empoleons? Was he created to invade and take control of the Water Quality Administration? Was he built to flood coastal cities? Was he made to overtake and dismantle the sewage treatment plant? Or was he designed to eliminate the Coast Guard?
I just did that.
What?
I just legitimately.
Well, if he's capable of any of these things by himself, he's gonna beat. He's gonna win the fight against Empoleon.
Yeah, I think
Empoleon could do any of these things too if his trainer was like passionate enough to like bring him up that way.
The entire Coast Guard?
An entire coastal city?
Sewage plants.
Think about all the poopy.
He's gotta free the poop. He's a poop liberator. That's what he showed up to do.
Yeah, I like that. You know what? Yes, maybe to overtake and dismantle the sewage treatment plant.
Okay.
I really hate
The sewage treatment plant.
There's only one.
You know it.
God, all of these are so detrimental. Why was he created?
To do one of these things?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know it's for one of these things. Fuck you two.
Are you sure it's detrimental to eliminate the Coast Guard?
You're right. I'm
Yeah, what
going
do
to
they
assume
even
that he
do?
was made to eliminate the Coast Guard. He's here to reclaim the government's budget.
Is it really that bad to flood coastal cities? Like half of those are in Florida and California. So.
You know what? You're right. I'm picking built to flood coastal cities.
He just shows up during hurricane season and he's like, yep, that was me.
We all just fully convinced each other of the different answer.
So did everyone pick?
Yeah.
Okay, did anyone pick create and invade and take control of the Water Quality Administration? Because that's the real answer.
Oh, we all convinced each other of wrong.
Yeah, not a lot of points today so far.
Holy shit.
Incredible.
Real quick flashback to you saying, if y'all don't suck at the beginning of this.
Yeah.
Hey, also,
True.
flashback to more recent times, Empoleon would win. Just saying.
Yeah, no, 100%. If he can't flood a coastal city, Empoleon's winning then.
Oh, it's so true. He's actually made for infiltration, and that's kind of sick. That sucks. Even though
I think
infiltrator is a
Empoleon-
pretty good ability.
I think you're contractually obligated to eliminate the Coast Guard if you fully evolve your Piplup. I think it's just like, just comes with it. Like, well, better go just commit genocide.
There's like fine print under the button on the Pokeball. Like,
You know, like, even better, it evolves, and there's just a post-it note stuck to Empoleon's head as it, like, once it forms. She's like, oh, what's this? Oh.
All right, anyway, we're gonna go into round 4 now. We're skipping ahead a couple games. There are no water people in Mega Man 6, as Mitch can probably attest.
It's true.
But there was a water guy in Mega Man 7. And that guy looks like this.
Whoa!
The Iron Giant?
Ball Pit Man. He is Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese!
Zerg?
Zerg.
An animatronic without a fucking suit like covering it, and the ball pit. Fucked.
Fucking
and this is what happened.
He looks like if
The
White
Rook-
Castle had a mascot.
oh my god. The Rook from chess really grew up.
What a glow up.
Yeah. So anyway, is this guy who's a chess piece from Chuck E. Cheese? Is he Burst Man, Jelly Man, Sonar Man, or Rush Man?
Oh my lord, I'm gonna have to take Jelly Man.
I would
Why is
prefer
that?
if he were not Jelly Man.
He's Jerry Beans, man.
Whoa. Yeah, he opens up his weird, like, his weird pulsating popcorn nipples, and it's just Jerry Beans men, like, start pouring out of them.
He's like
Yeah,
the master mold to like the sentinels of like to Jerry Beans man. He just spots them out.
I'm gonna lock down Sonar Man, I think.
Okay.
Bad take.
You say bad pick?
Yeah, bad take is what I say.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick Burst Man because I don't see you coming up with that name for a quiz about water.
Why not? There's also something so watery about Rush. And
Yeah,
it
but
is
it rushes.
it is Burst Man though, so you're right. You clued in on that like pretty nicely. Yeah, this is Burst Man. Yeah.
Like
some people-
like bursting a bubble.
Justice for Jelly Man.
Justice for Jelly Man.
Jelly Man and Boatman would be friends. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Jelly Beans Man.
Who would you prefer to be a robot master in Mega Man 12 if it were to exist? Boatman or Jelly Man?
Gotta be Jelly Man.
Let us know in the comments below.
It's gotta be Boatman.
While you're down there, subscribe.
Yeah.
And hit
People
the
tell
bell.
me to say it more, so subscribe. Why don't you? Do it.
Yeah, you know who should be in Mega Man 12? Subscribe, man.
No. That guy kind of
And you should do that too. Subscribe, man.
No.
Look up a tutorial online how to do it. And come back and do it
We
for
want
us, please.
you to subscribe.
Also, please subscribe to the person who uploaded the tutorial on subscribing.
Yes. Also,
They deserve it.
please subscribe to one of the following answers, which is his real backstory. Was he built to deactivate aquatic mines? Was he created to guard a chemical plant? Was he designed to protect the coral reef? Or was he made to protect an endangered species of jellyfish?
You know, I feel like I have to double down. And I simply, for the bit, must pick made to protect an endangered species of jellyfish.
So did Jelly Man come from the fact that he protects jellyfish, or did you play 4D chess? Because he looks like a rook.
Wow, that was a layered
That was
commentary on a potentially layered quiz setup.
it's one of those times that Mitch said something that gave me goosebumps. Happens
That's
sometimes.
just anytime he talks. I'm constantly tingling with him just whispering in my earbuds in these videos.
Subscribe if you want Mitch ASMR.
We won't
Wow.
give it to you, but subscribe if you want it, just so we know.
Aside, that's gonna get so many subscribes. People are warning for Mitch in the comments. And
Dude,
I'm
if we ever make a Patreon, we know what we're gonna be putting on there.
Also aside, I heard all of that scream. The only thing that came through when you said that was you. I heard, I hate, and then you came through the microphone.
Anyways,
So who else has to pick still?
The coral reef. I'm choosing the coral reef. He's clearly a protective man.
Okay.
So he has the exact same design language and color scheme as the chemical plant zone from Sonic 2. So I'm picking created to guard a chemical plant.
Wow.
Okay.
That was a wild reference that I respect. Also, you just know your Burst Man knowledge because he was created to guard a chemical plant.
you win today, Mitch. You know, I don't even give a shit what
Wow.
happens there.
Man.
Quiz.
A
That's
perfect
amazing.
round for Mitch. Yeah, that was quite impressive.
He used something I love to figure out the answer to something else I also love. That's awesome. Well done, sir.
Pretty cool.
don't like
people in the comments are going to say, he should be constituted as an explosive robot master because he's Burst Man and he has bombs. But he's classified as both, so I put him in this one.
Interesting. I'm glad
Moving
he's
on.
here.
What?
It got me points.
Yeah, we're happy he's here because Mitch got to be cool.
I'm glad you said that 'cause I was gonna ask you why water.
Yeah,
But-
he is technically water themed. Like his stage is like, I guess it's like chemicals, but you kind of go underwater and stuff, and he's listed as a water one and an explosive one. So I'm gonna keep him, and you can complain in the comments below if you would like. That fuels engagement. I highly encourage that. We're gonna move into the next round, round 5. Who is definitely water themed. We're in Mega Man 8 territory, which again is my favorite Mega Man game of all time. The music that's playing in the background right now is giving me such a nostalgia boner that I can't hardly contain it. Here he is. Here's the water robot guy from Mega Man 8.
Oh, I love him.
Peak
I'm going
design.
to refrain because I actually know the answer to this one. 'cause
Okay.
I
Oh,
also
shit.
really love this guy.
Well, damn.
Well, is this guy that Kyle already knows, is this Surf Man, Hydro Man, Liquid Man, or Aquaman?
Okay, the answer that I thought it was is not on this list. So
What did you think it was?
Pump Man.
He ain't got no pump on him. He got cranks. No pumps.
I think this is Hydro Man.
Okay.
There's no reason.
There's no reason. Not because he has water in
His pinky bends weird.
his pinky does bend weird.
Wow,
I also
he does bend
like
weird.
that is not a hat and he cannot take that off, but he is still like tipping it like a hat. It's like if you did it with your eyebrow, like
Yeah, I really
Like my sleepy
don't-
hat, this doesn't come off.
it's just actually fused to your head.
Definitely doesn't. The only one I'm not feeling super strongly is Surf Man. I'm hoping it's not Liquid Man. I'm going to choose Aquaman.
Okay. Kyle?
Yeah.
Kyle, who is this?
So I was really passionate, so I called out who I thought like that. I was like, I know this. And because you didn't put the answer to the last one, I was starting to get very nervous that I forgot. And I was like, oh, do I not know who this is? It's Aquaman.
It is Aquaman, yes.
You were like, Hydro Man? Liquid? I was like, wait a minute. Am I insane?
I almost second guessed myself out of that point.
Yeah, he does share a name with a DC superhero.
That's why I second guessed myself for a minute. I was like,
Interesting decision.
when I said it, I went,
Also,
that's Jason Momoa.
he has voice acting because it's Mega Man 8, and this is not going to be in the trivia, so I'll just say it now. He is like very flamboyant in the way he talks. And when you go to fight him, he goes, "I'm Aquaman, but you can call me handsome guy." And makes his name appear out of a fucking rainbow.
Oh.
So take that as you will. Anyway,
Wow, that's
Can we get
incredible.
Jason Momoa as Aquaman?
yes, on Jason Momoa cast as this Aquaman, please.
Yeah.
Cast of the year goes to.
So yeah, here are your options for backstory. What was Aquaman originally made to do? Was he designed to wash industrial aircraft? Was he made to monitor the pH levels in the city's water treatment plant? Was he built to operate in a waterworks bureau managing water quality? Or was he created as a result of a broken ice machine that was repurposed as a water tank?
I really just love the idea that this flamboyant, fabulous man, Robo Man, just goes to work every day at like a fucking federal building, like in like the Waterworks Bureau. Walks in, all these dudes are just like in suits, like very like. He's just like, well, hello there, handsome man. How you doing? Just fucking the most upbeat guy.
Good morning, handsome man.
That being said, I'm gonna go ahead and pick made to monitor the pH levels in the city's water treatment plant.
Okay.
I'm going to copycat Kyle.
It's so rude.
Yep.
Wow.
So
Imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Too bad I don't know this answer as well as I do the
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that he used to be an ice machine, and then he just like when everything melted and they repurposed him, he just like found a traffic cone, painted it white, and shoved it into the ice dispenser. Because that is not built for ice.
No, it is not. So there were 2 correct answers for this one, actually. And Mitch got one of them.
Let's go!
So, the other option that was correct was built to operate in a waterworks bureau managing water quality. So Mitch,
awesome.
but Mitch is going to get 2 points for guessing one of the 2. So for full context, the Mega Man 8 North American manual says that Dr. Wily failed in his first attempt at creating an ice machine to use on Frostman, but recycled his failed attempt by creating Aquaman with a water tank instead of ice. But the story was later retconned into him being a pre-existing robot that was modified. So,
Oh my god, wait. He's at the bureau building, he clocks into work and then just kind of stands in the corner and people gather around him because he's the water cooler.
wow.
That's
That
awesome.
would
He's
be
supposed to be
awesome.
an ice machine, so he cools the water.
Also, his stage is just like beach ocean shit. So like, there's no bureau there.
That tracks. He kind of looks like a buoy.
I could see him in Baywatch.
I simply must point out, I only knew this dude because I've seen the design and I went, this is fucking peak.
Yeah.
I adore this design, and I only knew his name. I knew nothing else about him. So you telling me all this information is wildly enlightening, and I love it.
Yeah, I'm obviously biased when it comes to Mega Man 8 since it's like one of my favorite video games of all time, but like I straight up think that all of the designs in 8 are like peak. Like they're just all so good, especially when a lot of the Robot Masters in like some of the older games and then like some of them in 9 and 10 are kind of like very basic, trying to just kind of look like Mega Man but a little different. Like they went really creative with a lot of the designs in 8
I'm
and
feeling
in
too
7
many
to be
primary
honest.
colors here.
Nah, I
But
love
he
it.
but he
it's an
round
assault.
and full of liquid.
Yeah,
It's
but
an
like
assault
the
on
cap
the-
on his chest is like a different blue than the teal that his feet are made
That's
of. It's
not
very weird.
Even true.
No, it's not.
It's
It
the
is
same.
the same teal.
It's the same.
Same.
Maybe it's just because it's right next to the water that it looks different to me.
It probably is.
Possibly.
Yeah, the water is like
Yeah,
kind of similar
it's
to
the same.
feel of it. And
There's not a single
Yeah.
dark color on him, and I love it. Like,
I'm still just
Gray.
like there's
It's-
teal, dark blue, orange, yellow, red, the darker teal of the water. Like it's just
like-
a lot.
I will give a bonus point to any of you who can tell me what color Mega Man becomes when he uses Aquaman's weapon after he beats
pink.
Sonic. Okay, you
Pink.
going pink? Okay.
I'm going pink.
Orange.
Okay.
White.
Okay, you're all wrong. The correct answer is purple and teal.
There's
That's
no purple.
fucking-
But there is
No, I
teal.
know. That's why I went for pink. I was just like, what's a color that's not
And
here? 'Cause That's
to
not
be
the
fair,
answer. That's
If
how
he
Mega
was
Man
gonna
just
turn
works
teal,
usually.
purple is a really good complement color for teal.
It
No,
looks great. The
No,
color scheme looks awesome. It just doesn't fit. We're gonna jump ahead to the next game in the franchise, Mega Man 9, which, if you know numbers, that comes right after 8. Here we have the first and only female robot master that was ever in the games. They made some in the Archie comics, but they were never technically canon. But here she is.
Wow.
That's
I have to abstain to the last
Okay,
guess.
okay, fair enough. So is this
Mitch knows women.
Mitch does know women?
I just know Mega Man, and this is the only woman in the entire series, so she's notable.
Fair.
So,
Add it to the wiki, guys. Mitch knows women.
So is this woman? Is this Tide Woman, Splash Woman, Flood Woman, or Swim Woman?
I'm really not used to seeing like the full face most of the time. Like usually it's covered by something.
Or it's not like human, like this is.
Yeah, like
Yeah, Dive Man totally
No,
didn't
I was
have
just
a
about to
fully
say
uncovered human
Dive Man
face.
has a fully uncovered face, but like
So he
I
does.
don't know. It's also just not common, and this is a very different design language than any of the others have been
Mhm.
at all.
Yeah.
Like, regardless of what gender they're trying to portray, this doesn't read robot in any capacity except maybe the hair.
Tail.
Yeah, it's got a big ball on that tail.
Yeah.
A
So
big
it's like
old round hinge.
little round rotating hinge, sir. That's a robotic feature if I've ever seen one.
Anyway, can I get answers, please?
I shall be taking Splash Woman.
Okay.
I'll be really upset if it's Swim Woman. I'm going to choose Tide Woman.
Okay. And Mitch, who is this?
Yeah, this is Splash Woman.
It is Splash Woman. Kyle and Mitch are gonna get a point on this.
Now, I will say, I did, just not to flex on you, Nico, but I did recall earlier there was a Tide Man as an option, and Mitch did pick it. And I thought to myself, now why would Mitch guess that something else is called Tide Man if he is also aware there is a Tide Woman? That's not a common thing that they would do in Mega Man, and I went, it's probably not Tide Woman, and Swim Woman's a dumb name, so it's either Splash or Flood, and I gambled.
Why are you
Who's playing 4D chess now?
Who's Burst Man now, motherfucker?
All right, what was Splash Woman originally created to do? Was she designed to help relocate injured dolphins to rehabilitation clinics? Was she created to rescue swimmers from sinking ships? Was she manufactured as an entertainment robot that performed shows on a cruise ship? Or was she built to lure men into the sea and drown them?
I don't like any of these.
I need you to know that you were like, as you read like relocate injured dolphins, I just imagined her being like, and then like taking them like on the thing, and then you immediately were like, create to rescue swimmers. And I was like, just like on the top of the water with them spears.
Yup.
Oh my god.
You imagine just like you're like drowning outside of a cruise ship, like help, help. Just like impaled by a fucking shark.
Oh god!
Built to lure men into the sea and drown them.
Come on.
I am going to be choosing injured dolphins though.
Okay.
I don't know why the way you said that was so funny. I am gonna be choosing injured dolphins though.
Yeah.
I'm just in such a giggly mood tonight. I don't know why. This shit's got me going. All
Giggle
right.
bitch.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, fuck it. Let's lure men into the sea and drown them. Let's do it.
It's cool.
Yes, drowning!
That's my
back,
kink.
baby.
Yes.
Who else up luring men into the sea and drowning them?
I don't.
Your
I'm gonna
dog
pick
is
the
just
old-
like, someone said something about drowning men? Yes! Let's go!
Woo!
I'm gonna pick the only one that I don't hate. So I think she rescues people from sinking ships.
All right. Mitch, once again, clocking in on a real answer. She was made to rescue swimmers from sinking ships.
Good.
Yeah, I wish she was made to drown people, but, you know. We're gonna move into round 7, which is Mega Man 10. And everyone knows Mega Man 10's designs are just so fucking peak. And there are no misses, and they are all great, and that's why this one is my least favorite that we're going to look at today. Here he is! Whoa! Look at this absolute
Oh my God.
unit!
That's so bad.
It's... No, what are you talking about, man? It's great. He's like a little sausage. He's like the little sausage grinder. Like, you put the tubing on, and you just fucking...
I think there's something else he looks like.
Oh.
I kind of love him. Like, he's so doofy.
Oh,
It's so
God.
cool.
This is the same game that brought us Sheepman, I believe.
Yeah, that tracks
I
real
have
hard.
to play this. I have
No,
to
Sheepman
now.
was peak though.
All right, here are your name options. We got Pump Man, we got Drain Man, we got Hose Man, and we got Well Man.
Pump man.
Pump man.
Well, man.
Well Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick. You know what? This has failed me before. I'm gonna go with Hose Man.
Okay. Kyle is going against the grain because he does not want a point, because it's Pump Man.
Fuck!
This is why
I hate him
thought
now. I
Aquaman
hate
was
him.
Pump Man,
Fuck
because
you,
I knew
Pump
there was a
Man.
Pump Man.
I hate you! I hate you!
I hate you! I hate you! I hate you!
Yeah, yet again, another exposed human face. So, fuck you, Nico.
Okay.
Where the nose at?
You have my number. Let me know when.
They don't all have noses.
I think most of them don't have noses.
Did Dive Man have a nose?
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
a little
like
one.
point.
A little one, yeah.
Fine one. There ain't no little one here.
Yeah, no, I guess not. But he does have a big tube protruding from his torso, so maybe that's
I
his
didn't
nose.
I hate.
Anyway, what do you think that this absolute champion was made to do? Oh no, Pump Man had a job. Okay, so Pump Man, what'd he do? Worked at a wastewater treatment plant purifying the water that came through. Worked with the fire department to extinguish burning buildings. Worked as a mobile water purification unit for use in natural disaster recovery zones, or worked as the manager of an underground robot fighting ring.
Why are all of Mega Man 10's Robot Masters like blue-collar workers?
There's nothing more blue collar than running an underground robot fighting ring, right?
Say it with me now, everybody. One of these things is not like the other.
Which one?
Mobile water purification is weird. I mean, I'll just go ahead and do it, and I'll pick the fire department.
Okay.
I'll just do it. Why not?
Okay. Okay.
It's the obvious one, but perhaps it is that.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I think he was the manager of an underground robot fighting ring.
Cool. I'm glad you went for it, Mitch.
Yeah.
See,
Oh,
I
you
just
rake.
I just don't think that he can purify water. I don't see him purifying water at all.
I'm glad we had the same thought.
Then I guess that's not the answer. There's other options that don't involve that.
I'm
Well,
gonna.
There's
the way I
There's
talk to
only two
customers.
answers that don't have purification in it. One of them is managing an underground fighting ring,
Yeah.
and the other one's fire department. So there's a weird, like...
This is
I'm
all over
gonna
the place.
go with he worked as I'm gonna go with he managed an underground robot fighting ring because
Alright.
his left arm is also a hose, but there's no outlet, so I think he's kind of a fraud.
Oh, yeah, that's actually to suck up the money from the bets. Yeah, very cool. So, it's funny that you would say that this man could never purify water, but he did in fact work at a wastewater treatment plant purifying the water that came through. The fighting
not
thing
so.
was just a misdirect. I thought it'd be funny.
Fake news.
I hate that.
It's a lie. They just haven't found out about the underground ring yet.
Yeah, maybe
So
he does
lied to you.
actually do that in his free time. Who knows?
I just have to say, this design looks like they figured out how to use like a new tool, like a new shading tool, and just said, yeah, let's just go hog wild and put this on every part of him.
But then
Except
his
for the
feet are
shoes.
completely flat.
Yeah, his feet are matte
except
as
for the
fuck,
shoes.
but the rest of him is metal.
Yeah, his face and his feet are completely different materials, and everything else is the shiniest possible chrome.
And his bulge. Let's not
I
forget
wasn't-
his little outside tighty whities.
I wasn't gonna
I'm
touch
gonna.
into his purifying spout.
I want Pump Man to pump into me. We're gonna move on to the final Robot Master of the evening. A lot of people are gonna say, hey Tyler, there was no water-based Robot Master in Mega Man 11. And to you, I would say the wiki begs to differ. Apparently this guy
Really?
is water-based.
Oh, Bane, Lizard Bane.
Wait.
He's kind of sick.
I love his design, to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, he ate water.
Cast form, acid rain form.
Yup. And to be fair, I was not going to put him in this quiz, but then when I was separating every robot master ever made into categories to do these quizzes, the only one I had non-categorized was this guy. And I went, he was on the water wiki, so I'm just going to put him in water. Anyway, right. Is his name Poison Man, Acid Man, Chemical Man, or Melt Man?
Melt Man.
Mr. Yuck. I'm going Chemical Man.
Okay.
I forgot this guy existed. I thought to myself, oh, there won't be any questions about Megaman 11 on this one when we started. Because I forgot this guy existed and also was not aware it was water. I also don't remember who this is. I'm also gonna go with Chemical Man?
Okay. Once again, Kyle has failed himself on the one game that he is, like, super familiar with. This is Acid Man.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, no points on this one, unfortunately.
I would prefer if it were Green Goblin Man.
I need you to, like, not fake news it up with the very familiar. I played this game when it came out. Like, that's
I know you
about
did.
it. That's it. I haven't played it since.
Well, I just know that, like, in previous videos, you've said, like, oh, Mega Man 11, I know this one. This is my shit. So I just, you know.
It's just the most recent one I've played. So I was like, oh, I probably remember. And I prefaced with, I don't remember this guy.
I also did just double check myself just to prove to myself that this guy was listed under Aquatic Robot Masters in the Mega Man knowledge base. And he is there. So, also, Sharkman DOS is there, but I didn't include him in any.
But why not?
Sharkman's not real. I don't acknowledge the DOS game. Anyway, what was
Sharkman Jellyman? Here we go.
What was Acid Man made to do? What was he built for before he turned evil and did all that stuff with that old man who had 11 games that he caused havoc.
More than 11, right?
All right. Well, yeah, there were spin-offs too. But then, like, some games, it wasn't actually Wily. Yeah. Like, you know, like Robo-Enzo was a thing.
You know what? Let's just pause the entire thing. Let's just go ahead and have a deep dive about Dr. Wily's history. Just go ahead.
Before that, we're going to take a deep dive into Acid Man's history.
Oh, okay.
Was he made to work as a tour guide for a chemical plant? Was he created to be a science instructor at a prestigious university? Was he built to melt down condemned city infrastructure? Or was he manufactured as a chemist robot by the Massachusetts Institution of Robology?
I did not hear the other three options.
I stopped listening after Mitch experienced ecstasy.
Yeah. So we know what Mitch is picking.
It's Robology.
Robology?
Such a delayed reaction.
Massachusetts.
I hate that answer so much. I don't want that to be real. Oh, I'm gonna stick with the theme for the answer I gave earlier. He melt down condemned city infrastructure.
Okay.
I'm also gonna pick meltdown condemned city infrastructures.
Oh, okay. So no one got this one right.
What?
I am very proud that you guys thought that I was creative enough to make up Massachusetts Institute of Robology, because that's real.
I'm so happy though.
I'm not happy about that
one. He was worth putting in this quiz for that alone.
Jesus Christ.
We just hit Digimon levels of, oh fuck, that's dumb.
That's real.
No, that's amazing. Also, can you imagine him teaching with those feet and a hand that's a gun and a body completely filled with acid?
If he was if he was like a chemistry teacher, that would he would have my attention.
Oh yeah, no, I would not slack off in his class.
No.
Or I'd get a face full of acid.
Yeah, it's like that scene in Oppenheimer where he like puts acid into the dude's apple, except he would just like not be discreet about it. He would walk up and just be like,
it's just like melting through the fucking desk.
Yeah.
And he just looks up at him and goes, "Go on, eat it."
eat it,
Just
pussy.
hands it to him after just an apple a day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just table melts through floor, looks up slowly, just goes, "You know what they say about apples?"
more
got this
likely,
for
it
you.
would just be the scene where he's like, "But I have to go. It's that really famous guy." And he's like, "Ah, fuck you." And then instead of waiting for him to leave the room and putting the acid in the apple, he just goes, poof, and just like blasts his face off.
Oh.
Oppenheimer.
Anyway,
Wow.
I haven't watched Oppenheimer.
Okay, do that. And also, before you do that, we have a handful of bonus trivia questions that we're gonna get into right now. Which is my favorite part of these quizzes. Today we have 7 bonus trivia questions.
a lot.
Wow.
The current score, if my math is correct, is Kyle 4, Nico 5, Mitch 9.
Whoa!
Regardless of whether or not the math is correct, the score for the remainder of the video moving forward until more points are accrued is going to be Kyle 4, Nico 5, Mitch 9. This is Mitch's chance to finally win a Mega Man quiz if he doesn't fuck it up.
That never happens.
Don't do it. Don't mess up. Don't.
As
do
a
it.
reminder, all of these questions are worth 3 points apiece. So this is anybody's game. First trivia question. Which Robot Master tends to suffer from motion sickness easily?
Wave Man. Irony.
Wave Man. Why?
Irony.
Okay.
If he's Wave Man, he's got to be master of the waves, and if he's out there just hanging out in the waves, and he just gets a little sicky.
Okay.
Acid Man. Irony.
Why? Irony.
He's got his constant, everything is in constant motion because there is acid in his face.
That's true. He's constantly tripping because there's just acid in his system, so he just has developed motion sickness because of that.
I'll go Dive Man.
Okay. Why is that?
Irony.
Cool.
Irony.
Damn. Irony has brought points to one of you. It has brought points to Kyle.
Oh!
Dive
What the
Man gets
fuck?
motion sickness and he is a fucking submarine.
I was gonna say that's so bad.
It's pretty cool. I respect them for adding that to his flavor text.
They said, yeah, that was his job. He wasn't good at it.
He's just at the bottom. He's swimming around in the sea, vomiting and shooting off missiles, and blowing up fish.
It's just missing everything. Just like blowing up other ships. And like, no!
It doesn't help if he actually manages to hit like a close enough fish so that there's bubbles all up in his
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother him though. Like he comes into work, he's got the punch card. It dissolves in the water. He's like, oh well, another day at work. Steps 5 feet into the water and just goes.
Well, the
The
problem.
water's like above his ankles.
Yeah.
And he's already getting motion sick.
Oh, the problem is just that like he gets so much like blowback from firing the missiles that like every time he fires one, just it's just like starts vomiting like every time he like fires one.
It shakes him so bad.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh
I
Christ.
love vomiting.
We're gonna move on to the second trivia question. Which robot master has a defect in his systems, making him unable to walk on land, being able to only move by jumping, akin to a frog?
What?
Wave Man.
Why?
Because
It's cool. Thanks for that.
Bubble Man.
it's a good guess.
Okay, why?
Because
Shut the fuck up. I hate all of you.
Would it be ableist to say Splash Woman? I'm gonna pick Bubble Man.
Way to fucking not commit to your answer,
What
bro.
a safe fucking
Wow.
choice. Holy shit.
It was a safe
Pandering.
choice because it was correct. It's a bubble man.
Okay, I needed to double down. I need to be completely honest. I was like going like in reverse order. I was like, no. Got the wave man, saw the feet, went fuck it. Wave man's like a frog with the feet. And then you're like, why? And I skid over, saw Bubble Man, and went. I was like, I gotta double down. I can't not.
I mean, to be fair, they
Holy
both
shit.
have flippers.
Yeah, no,
so
they
like,
not,
do.
I wasn't wrong. But
you're not. Yeah, you're on the right track. It wasn't that
Bubble
bad.
Man's a fraud.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's another water-based one that I guess I technically left out today too. There's a froggy type dude. That's it's for the animal quiz. I saved it for the animal quiz. There's gonna be an animal quiz if you haven't figured that out yet. It's coming. Anyway, yeah, apparently this man hops on land and the other robot masters just roast the shit out of him for it, I guess, also according to the text. They're just,
man.
they make fun of him for it. What a sad existence.
I'm sorry, Bubble Man.
Bubble Man and Splash Woman get together canonically because they they connect over their inability to walk on land normally.
Because Bubble Man loves
Maybe.
that.
Yeah, we didn't edit anything out there. So which robot master is rumored to have turned down numerous invitations to enter the world of show business, possibly having a dislike for large crowds?
Aquaman.
Oh no.
Why? Because he makes his own name out of a fucking rainbow?
So multiple things pulled me to it immediately. The world of show business, like getting ready to tip the hat, and like over the top and very and like performative. Like I feel like that's the vibe I get.
Okay.
Joke's on you. Didn't do a stupid response at the time. I actually had a thing that.
Good.
pulled
That's
me
why I
towards
keep
it.
asking people why.
Dive Man.
Okay, why?
Irony.
Fuck off.
It's because he's afraid that he's gonna vomit in front of many people.
I got a great stage show. I can shoot fish and vomit profusely. But I hate crowds, so I'm turning them down.
That's his pitch. He starts by going, "I can shoot fish. You want to see? Bleh, never mind."
I'm gonna actually pick Wave Man though.
Okay. Why?
He just kind of gives me those vibes, if I'm being honest.
Right.
Yeah, I had considered that too. I'm going to pick Splash Woman though.
Okay. Why is that?
I'm so glad you asked. I thought back to their jobs, and hers is one of the only ones that's like not like a guardian kind of thing. Like it has to be relatively personable to a degree, or at least make people feel safe. And that kind of lends itself well to being a public icon.
Okay. Fair. And that logic is going to get you 3 points because it is Splash Woman.
Whoa!
I was like, it couldn't possibly be the one that you said could have been created for entertainment on cruise ships.
Yeah, I believe, and I'm not going to look it up again because I don't feel like typing, but I'm pretty sure that she is like a singer and like could
That makes sense.
potentially like sing for people.
Yeah. So that makes a lot of sense. It was the other one I was going back and forth with because possibly having a dislike for large crowds, like kind of she's a mythical creature and like they don't usually get seen by people. So I was like, that could be it. And the singing thing tracks because like Siren. So like it kind of works. That actually all ties together quite well.
Yeah.
But now Aquaman looks like he could perform.
Yeah. Anyway,
handsome
we're going to
guy.
go to the next trivia question, which is which robot master has a bad habit of lavishly spending money when he has it?
Pump
Wave
Man
Man.
from the underground fighting. No, he uses it on the underground fighting.
Yes, yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah. I said Wave Man.
Okay.
He just looks like an ostentatious bitch.
Okay. Kyle.
I'm gonna pick somebody. Fuck it, Burst Man. I don't know.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask you why, because you clearly
Yeah, I
don't
wonder.
have a reason.
No.
No one is correct on this one. It is Bubble Man again.
Really?
Yes, Bubble Man can't walk, but he spends that paper.
Pops right into Gucci.
But not on new servos, apparently.
Yeah.
He's got the least intense eyes of anybody up here, I think.
Really?
It just to me. I don't care. Oh, Opera GS just gave me an ad. Don't do that.
Dumbass.
Huh. So we're gonna go into the next question. If it wasn't clear that these are completely and totally unscripted.
Oh my god.
All right, time for my favorite trivia question of the night. There's 3 left, including this one. So Kyle, if you don't want to be a stinky loser again, you gotta start getting some of these correct. Which robot master is quoted as saying, "Fart poo"?
No. 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 Don't do that. Don't do that.
Is this like not official dialogue?
No,
It's
it's official. It's in a
Oh.
fucking game.
okay.
Aquaman.
Okay. Also, I will say it not necessarily a game with voice acting because it's in. I'll tell you where it's found. In the Megaman and base CD data that has like tons of Robot Master data from like every game ever, it gives them quotes. And someone's quote, who's on this quiz, is just
Aquaman.
fart poo. Okay, Aquaman, great.
I was thinking like maybe it was like 2 sound effects that play close together when they do actions.
Nope,
No,
it's not even voice acted. It's just written in a game as a direct quote.
Oh god.
I'm losing it, dude. This is insane.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Is that the whole quote?
That's the entire quote. I did not cut it. I didn't cut it from like a bigger quote. The full quote in its entirety is fart poo, exclamation point.
I am gonna go ahead and pick. Wait, has everyone picked yet?
No.
Okay.
No, Nico picked.
Aquaman.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick Pump Man, and I will not divulge why. Yet.
So I kind of want to pick Pump Man, possibly for the same reason as Kyle. But I just want to go with Burst Man. I just love Burst.
Okay.
He's my guy.
One of you is correct.
Is it Pump Man?
Pump Man makes the most sense considering the waste management thing, but that's
does.
not correct. It's Aquaman.
Yeah!
Which means Nico takes the lead once again.
How am I supposed to win these? Some people like Aquaman out here just openly saying fart poo.
It is also listed that Aquaman likes toilet humor, puns, and dirty jokes, and apparently his version of that
shit.
is just saying fart poo.
God,
That's in the Japanese version of the game, I believe, if you would believe that.
Oh my god.
So Kyle, what was your reasoning?
It was exactly the background that I was hoping nobody
Yeah.
else remembered for it. The water treatment.
Okay.
I'd like to point out that Aquaman totally is the type of person, robot, to say crack the earth, Thunder King.
Oh my god,
That makes me
100%.
incredibly
Oh, yeah.
happy.
Absolutely.
reasoning for
The
Pump
Earth,
Man.
Thunder King.
Like
My reasoning for Pump Man was because pump is another word for fart.
Oh, yeah. None of us are British,
what?
so
A Pump Man could be.
Go.
true.
Fart poo, governor.
It's
Fart
Tuesday,
poo
you
job.
know.
So fucking stupid.
fartpoo.gov.
This is so stupid, dude. This episode is so off the rails. It's
Fart
crazy.
This sucks so bad. Yeah, subscribe.
can't be reached.
Fart poo. Subscribe.
Subscribe if we should buy the domain fartpoo.gov.
Just because I can guarantee that there are people who want us to say it again and people who don't want us to say it again. Fart poo.
Second to last trivia question. Currently the score is Kyle 7, Mitch 12, sorry, and Nico 14. I don't think Kyle can win.
I think I have a chance.
And there's a chance.
He could do it. He could do it.
Which robot master serves as a party director for many festivals?
Many.
Many
festivals.
Party director for many
You know, something's calling me. It's gonna have to be Burstman.
Okay.
Burstman's calling my name. Made the ball pit joke. Obviously a party director.
I guess I see it, yeah.
I was going to pick Burstman, but in the interest of having more suspense to the
What?
game.
I mean, I'm already gonna lose.
Burstman.
Very original.
Yeah.
Mitch,
Because irony.
I'm between two.
which
I'm
two?
between the two A boys, Aquaman and Acid Man.
Okay.
You think Acid Man's a director for parties?
You think he
Well,
you think he was a
genuinely-
university professor at Massachusetts
I
and
was
also a
going
party
to
director?
say-
You think he has time?
well, no, wait, hold on.
No,
He
no, it's
wasn't-
like the-
he
it's
wasn't
like
designed
the-
to be a chemistry professor. He was just designed as a chemist robot by Massachusetts Institute.
It's true.
That's all it says.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. He was just a chemist, I guess, not
Yeah.
necessarily an instructor.
Well, in that case, Aquaman, because Acid Man, my reasoning was that it was like the word escapes me. When you fart poo, when you go, you take the class field trip.
Oh.
Jesus. We gotta end this episode fast. We were like, we still gotta hold the
take the
recording after
class.
this, and we were like out of
do.
fucking juice.
Yeah, that's it.
It's Burstman! Because like burst fireworks, I believe, is the connection.
Oh, okay.
Nah, it's probably ball pit.
And well, bit.
So
Yeah, Ballsman.
congratulations, Nico. You've won yet another Megaman quiz somehow. We do have one more question though before we end it. This has no bearing on anything anymore because Nico has once again run away with the victory. Number one Megaman fan.
Make it triple points.
Okay,
Nico loses
sure.
points.
9 points.
Yeah, we'll make this interesting. If you get this wrong, you lose points. And if you get it right, you get 6 points.
Whoa!
Is that for everybody or just me?
Everyone.
Okay.
Everyone.
There's a chance I could come in last again.
Just do it Jeopardy style. We can bid points.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that, actually. Yeah, I want you to bid points right now. Before
you say
make your bids before I
14?
give you the question.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
the
also,
score-
like, make sure that we know what bids we're making before.
I was
we
like, how
reveal
much?
them.
Oh,
wait, how much
absolutely,
do we
yes.
have, V?
Kyle, you have 10. Mitch, you have 12. Nico, you have 17.
17.
Okay.
I'm bidding 9.
Okay.
I was gonna bid 8.
Okay. So those are the bids. And here is your
Oh,
final.
no, I didn't bid yet.
I thought you said you're
Oh.
bidding all 17.
Yeah. You
I was
immediately
going
went
to, but I hadn't. I didn't.
Oh, I heard you say 17, so I thought that
no,
was your
I was
bid.
confirming for myself.
Ah,
but,
I see.
Yeah, for the fucking bit. Yeah.
All right. I really hope you get it right.
I can't win another Mega Man quiz.
The final question for all the marbles: which robot master is known for being highly emotional and easily moved to tears?
Pump Man.
That was quick. Can you imagine him just like working the poop tubes, just weeping?
Pumping out tears, man.
Acid Man, but no one can tell because the tears dissolve immediately.
Okay. Okay.
No, they're changing the pH balance of his acid.
Okay.
Working the poop. I'm gonna go ahead and gamble on Bubble Man. Motherfucker's made fun of and he's crying about it.
Cool. So everyone lost all their points.
Nice.
Oh, what do you mean?
It's Wave Man. It's Wave
It's
Man.
Wave Man.
Kyle
Listen, I have
has
points.
1 point remaining. Mitch has 4 points remaining. And Nico lost all of them. So I guess Mitch is today's winner.
Let's go!
It wasn't rigged at
every
all.
Robot Master
Yeah.
that is a tour guide.
What?
I'd like to thank every Robot Master that is a tour guide. They really brought me to my victory.
You're welcome.
Never punished.